Alright guys, Merry Christmas to everyone who's out there. Today I'm just going to be talking about my top 5 Christmas movies. Yes, it's another list guys, and as I always say with my list, they're personal to me. In the case of this list, these are 5 movies that are based around Christmas. They're Christmas movies. I consider them Christmas movies. Some people may not. They're very unorthodox, some of the movies. But they're movies that I watch every year. They're movies I've actually watched since I was really young as well. Some of them you might question the fact that I was watching them when I was really young. But anyway, let's see how we go, guys. First movie, guys, is Jack Frost starring Michael Keaton and Kelly Preston. While not the conventional Christmas movie, obviously it's about Michael Keaton plays the titular Jack Frost, who's a musician, the leader of this band, Jack Frost and the Snowman, I think you call the band. But basically, he's obviously away from home a lot, and his wife and son, they obviously feel strange, that he's going to be missing Christmas again, and he's traveling for a show, and he realizes on the journey he doesn't want to do this on Christmas, and he's traveling home to meet them, and he gets in a car crash and dies, and he's basically reborn as a snowman. It's going to be spoilers, guys. Everyone's seen these, but basically, he's reborn as a snowman, and the movie goes from there. This is one of the ones, guys, I watch every year. I've watched from when I was young as well, and it's a very heartfelt movie. It's not the greatest ever made movie, but it's very heartfelt. It makes you appreciate, your dad a lot. It really does, and appreciate family and the fact that you have family for Christmas, and it makes you think of those who don't, who aren't as lucky. Very unconventional Christmas movie now, guys. Tim Burton's Edward Scissorhands. Um, Again, I've watched this from when I was no age. I watch it every year as well. Even not at Christmas, I watch it any time of the year. Edward Scissorhands is basically about this man played by Johnny Depp, who was created by an inventor in this big castle played by the late Vincent Price. It was actually Vincent Price's last movie, and his last scene was actually a death scene, which is kind of weird. But yes, this man has been created, but he's not finished. He has scissors for hands. These big scissors things. The prosthetics are brilliant. And basically, Diane Weist, I think that's who it is. Yeah, she plays an Avon lady who goes up to the castle where he's been living for years since the inventor died, and she basically brings him down into this town, which is really over the top, Tim Burton esque. The colours are all bright. Everyone's dressed in like primary colours. It's just really Tim Burton esque. It really is. And yeah, this movie, it's another one that's really. It's not a Christmas movie in the conventional sense. It's more of a gothic horror. It kind of is gothic horror. There's a lot of comedic elements in it, and there's a lot of heartfelt moments in it, and it is very, very sad at the end of it. At least I think it is. And it's one of Johnny Depp's best performances he's ever gave. It's one of Tim Burton's best movies, and it's actually his favourite movie, as he has said, and rightly so. The next one, guys, is Ron Howard's The Grinch Who Stole Christmas, or The Grinch for short. You could not have got a better person to play the Grinch than Jim Carrey, who absolutely steals the movie. Um, Again, a movie I watched from when I was very young, and I haven't watched it in a couple of years. I'm going to watch it over the next couple of days, maybe tomorrow as it's Christmas Eve. I'll watch that one. Yeah, the Grinch. Everyone knows the story of the Grinch, even if you've never seen this movie. Maybe you've seen the older cartoon version of it, or you just know the Dr. Seuss story. Basically, the Grinch is this character who was basically born to this town called Whoville, and through a series of unfortunate events, he completely disowns the idea of Christmas. He disowns everybody in the town, and he starts the whole life up this mountain away from everyone. He turns into a bit of a hermit, and he absolutely hates Christmas, and that's why. Whenever you hear anyone saying, "Oh, it's Christmas," I don't really care. Everyone's either called the Scrooge or they're called the Grinch, and this is why. As I said, Jim Carrey, he's completely unrecognisable in the makeup, but you just know it's Jim Carrey just from the way he gets on and says his lines and everything. I love the Grinch, guys. It's not one of the best adaptations of of Dr. Seuss's work, but when you compare it to the likes of the Cat in the Hat, it's a milestone ahead. Coming in at number two, guys. Many of you will think this would probably be number one. It's Home Alone. Now, this movie made Macaulay Culkin's career. He really didn't do much after this apart from Richie Rich and The Good Son. But yeah, everyone knows the story of Home Alone. It's basically Macaulay Culkin is this 10-year-old Kevin McAllister, and he's basically every year his family, his parents, his brothers, sisters, and his uncle's family, they all go on this holiday somewhere, and it's all paid for. And basically, he has this whole argument, and the next morning, the family wakes up and they find they're late for the flight, so they have to rush off, but they forget about Kevin. So he's left at home alone, for 3 days, and it's basically about how he copes with being on his own for 3 days, which if you were 10 years old, being left on your own in the house was like opening the gates to like a chocolate store or something. You just went absolutely mental. But basically these two robbers are going around the area stealing everything from the house, and they concentrate on his house. And as I say, everyone knows this, so I'm not going to avoid spoilers. Basically, Kevin lays traps for them, and it's brilliant. Now, the reason this is only number two is because there's one more movie that I like more than it. But talking about Home Alone, I don't know how many times I've watched Home Alone. Maybe I would say without fear of contradiction, I've seen it maybe 50 times, maybe more than that. And the sequel as well. I love Home Alone 2 as well, but not as much as the first one, because the second one is basically a retread of the first movie. But Home Alone is an absolute classic, guys. If anyone hasn't seen it, why are you even watching this video? Number one, guys, it is a Christmas movie. I will defend that to the absolute death, and I'm sure a few of my friends will as well. John McTiernan's Die Hard. This movie screams Christmas. It's about John McClane, played by Bruce Willis, who's coming to LA to the Nakatomi building to visit his estranged wife and try to build a relationship. When at the Christmas party, when Hans Gruber, Alan Rickman, comes in downstairs with his group of terrorists, seizes the building, trying to take a ransom, and they don't realise that John McClane is running around the building, stopping them. Yeah, it's got guns, explosions, cussing, smoking, drinking. What a Christmas movie. Die Hard is a Christmas movie for the very important reason that throughout the score has sleigh bells in it. It's set at a Christmas party. There's quite a lot of Christmas trees in it. And it's Die Hard. That's why it's a Christmas movie. So guys, that'll do it for my top 5 Christmas movies. I hope you can all comment below and tell me what your favourite Christmas movies are. If you'll be watching any of my top 5. I just want to take this opportunity, guys, to thank you so much for the support this year. I've started my journey on YouTube. 53 subscribers is what I'm leaving the year with, and I think that's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I have you guys to thank. Thanks for the support. Thanks for watching. And as always, guys, like this video if you haven't done so already. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and let's keep it growing. Comment everything and anything down below. I love to hear what you guys think, and anything goes, as you know by now. Ask me anything you want down below. Any feedback is appreciated. And as always, guys, I've been Jason Black. You guys have been doing Merry Christmas and take care.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.